All right, let's get inside the book. Let's talk a little bit about the educational system. So, who came up with the rule that we got to go from kindergarten to 12th grade? So, spend all those years going to school. Then, from there, decide if you want to go to college. And if we decide to go to college, take on this massive amount of debt. Now, I'm going to pause right there. So, a lot of questions that I ask when I'm doing trainings: what are some of the top industries that generate the most money in the United States? Nobody ever gets it right. So let's talk about two of the top five: prisons and colleges. Yes, I said it. Prisons and colleges. Those are two of the top five industries in the U.S. Generate so much money. So the prison system, what's the prison system do? The prison system stops us from moving forward, in a sense. That was true 15, 20 years ago. But right now, the prison system can't really stop us from moving forward. What they might be able to stop us from doing is getting a good W-2 job. But guess what? We're in an entrepreneur world now, baby. Grow with me. We're not worried about these W-2 jobs. We only need these W-2 jobs to establish ourselves, create our original profile, generate some credit, get a few loans, and then it's off to the races. So it doesn't matter if the only thing you could get because you caught a charge, you came out, and nobody won't give you a job that's making more than $8, $9, $10 an hour. It doesn't matter. Take that. But guess what? The odds are if you spend a decent amount of time in jail, you picked up a trade. You got a certification in jail while they were paying you those peanuts and thought they were getting over. But the only way that they got over is if you didn't do nothing with the skill that you learned. Because guess what? That skill that you might have picked up in jail or prison is a high income skill that can turn you into a millionaire. But you might not have been educated on the business sense of what you can actually do with that skill that you get. And that's where I come in. I'm going to equip you with what you was missing. We partner together and we create something that's really winning. There's so many people out here. I'm going to take it to my hometown, Newcastle, PA. How many of you went to the Newcastle School of Trades and you picked up a certification and ain't doing nothing with it? Why aren't you doing nothing with it? You need to get in my inbox so we can put this construction company together. I got warranty companies that are willing to do all kind of business with me, but nobody wants to put the skill to work. Not going to say nobody, but not enough people. So if you went to the Newcastle School of Trades, you're certified in electrical or plumbing, get in the inbox. Let's create some LLC. Let's start some businesses and get going. But once again, I'm on here in my bag right now because prison isn't stopping us from getting it. Prison is bullshit. But guess what? The system can only get us if we allow it to get us. The system can only get us if we allow it to get us. And if you was out here hustling, doing your thing, or you're out here hustling right now, guess what? You are an entrepreneur like no other. You taking the most risks and you got a business. So you take those same skills that you apply to the streets, get your ass out the streets and get you a business going. And let's go because it's out there. It's out there to be got the right way. You don't have to do it the wrong way. We don't have to give society what they think they're supposed to get from our culture. And that's us not being prosperous. The only way we can make it is if we're an athlete, ball player, or drug dealer. That's not it. I'm not racist, but right now this video is for my culture. And once again, Grow With Me 2021. You can tap in or not tap in, but right now you got a resource who came from where you came from and who made it out. I came from where you came from and I made it out. 15, 20 years out here grinding, punching somebody else's clock so I can punch my own. Made hella mistakes. But guess what? I learned from them. And now we doing the right thing. And now the 615 University is in play. So this is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. But I just want you guys to really get intentional about how you living and what you're doing. And my single mothers, nothing wrong with having a kid at a young age. And don't depend on no man. Create you some businesses and create your own income. Don't depend on no man. All right, so I was a little bit all over the place, but I'm in my bag right now. All I can say is I'm excited because things are happening and changing, and I'm following my purpose that God gave me, and that's to be an educator, teacher, leader, and change lives. 615 University, where lives are changed and leaders are born. Grow with me.